Well, hello and welcome back. Thanks for coming back. Where are we? We're dropping down to Yeroskipou. And I tell you what, it really is a spectacality of the day indeed. So come on, get yourself on a big bird or a canoe. Start paddling like crazy because Paphos, Cyprus, Marika and me, oh yeah, we're waiting, especially for you. And I'd like to do a huge shout out to a couple all the way from downtown in Glasgow. If your name is Sir David, and of course you've got your very, very own blonde beauty, that's Lady Deborah. Sounds so much posher, doesn't it, than Lady Debbie. Hopefully she's chuckling like crazy. Now, they've got a daughter in downtown Glasgow who wanted to come, then didn't want to come, then she didn't want Mr. Paul to mention her name on camera, and now apparently she's very upset that Mr. Paul didn't mention her name on camera. So I'm wondering, should I mention her name or should I not? Let me think about it for a moment or two. Well, hopefully she's lighting up like a Christmas tree. Perhaps if your name is Princess Millie, we're missing you like crazy, and hopefully next time your mum and dad come to Paphos, you will get on that big bird and perhaps come and sit and sup on a vodka and coke or two. And you never know, maybe you can dance the chuchka down the downtown gate of Paphos promenade. Hopefully she's smiling, and hopefully she doesn't give her father, dad, David a slap round the back of the head when he gets home. Hopefully not. Anyway, deep in Yeroskipou, that's where we are, and I think you probably guessed that we are going to head down towards the blue Mediterranean Sea, of course, in the Gate of Paphos promenade and harbour area. So stick with us, here we go. And perhaps if you want to go on a bus from the bus terminal in Paphos to Yeroskipou, which is where we are, by the way, that was the bus coming the other way, and that bus number is 606. Now obviously if you are going to use the buses, you can pay the one-off fee for one trip of €2.50, but of course if you want to get back again, you're going to pay that same fee again, and maybe you might want to pop somewhere else as well. So probably, from what most people tell us, it's much more sensible and cheaper and convenient to get yourself a day pass, and the day pass is €6.50 per person. Obviously you can jump on and off and hop on and off those buses all days long until your heart is content. You can also get a week pass, by the way, and you can also get a monthly pass, but I would stick to either a day or a week, depends on how long you're here, obviously. Bus service is very good, by the way, very efficient, and they're very clean. 99% of the drivers speak very good English, or enough English for you to be able to communicate in. And remember, when you are communicating with the population of downtown Paphos, remember, English is not their first language, so speak very clearly and very concisely, and don't get excited, just chill and relax, and I'm pretty sure whatever you want will be sold very, very quickly indeed. Cypriot people and all of the other nationalities that live in Cyprus, by the way, are very relaxed and very calm. All we don't want you to do is start shouting at us. So there you go. Deep in Yeroskipou, doesn't seem very busy, does it? But I've got a feeling we're going to probably hit a traffic jam or two very, very soon indeed, because of course everybody wants to get down to the Gate of Paphos promenade and harbour area, because they all like looking out into the blue Mediterranean Sea. Now, look at these beautifications they've been doing on the right hand side. See, they've been laying some new turf, and then they've been pruning it and cutting it and putting up some nice little wood frames for some new fern trees. You come back in a few months' time and it's going to be absolutely spectacular. There's no doubt that the man in charge of Paphos, he could be the greatest mayor in the world. His name is Paphos, has got some big plans for Paphos, and slowly but surely Paphos is moving up in the world. There's no doubt the harbour and the promenade area almost finished. One or two little tidbits to do now, but it's definitely up there with all the other super duper resorts in the world. So if you are looking for a great place to come, why not get yourself on the internet and look for a good deal or that perfect hotel or apartment complex for you, and get yourself on that big bird and jet into downtown Paphos. And of course, most people who come to Paphos do come to Gate of Paphos. Even if perhaps you've ordered yourself a villa out in the Polis area, I will bet you that once or twice you will jump into that hire car and come down to Paphos town centre, perhaps have a wander around the old town. Again, massive improvements been made in there, and there's an awful lot of very, very nice shops with some great little gift ideas, some lovely cafeterias, some lovely restaurants, and some lovely bars. So please, please give the old town a look, and when you've done that, keep going that little bit further to the blue Mediterranean Sea, and of course perhaps sit in one of the bars and restaurants in the promenade and harbour and feast your eyes and digest the blueness and the spectacality of that blue Mediterranean Sea. We're going to take a left and we are going to head down to downtown Paphos, and perhaps along the way I'll name one of the hotels or two, because there's lots of options for you. Now, there was a lady in the comments the other day that said there's the cost of living crisis in the UK, and of course there is, but it also applies to Cyprus. Everything has gone up, certainly since the pandemic, and of course inflation is, shall we say, running away with itself, even though the governments of the world are telling us that it's back down to normal. It doesn't affect them because of course they haven't got to buy a coffee, they haven't got to buy their lunch, they don't have to buy their cars, they don't have to pay for their holidays, so they live in a little bit of a la-la land. But us guys who live in these various countries, we understand that things have got very, very expensive indeed. So have a good look on the internet and perhaps choose somewhere that you think could be that perfect place. Drop it in the comments and I promise you I will give you a totally impartial view. We won't attack the place because that would not be very good for our, shall we say, YouTube career as we continue in and around Paphos, but we'll give you an honest view, and that's hand on my heart. There are some fabulous places in Paphos and further afield, and many people get great experiences, and of course the odd person gets a bad experience, but that can happen anywhere in the world at any rating of hotel, whether it's 1 star or whether it's 5 star. So if you are going to stay somewhere and you've noticed somewhere and you think it looks quite nice and you like the price, for example, you drop in the comments and I promise you I will reply to you in a delicate way very, very soon indeed. Now, straight over this roundabout, and guess what? We are in downtown Paphos, the place where most people who are coming to Paphos are going to either stay or frequent quite often. And there's a lot of hotels, there's a lot of bars, and there's a lot of restaurants, and they're all waiting especially for you. It's one of the things that people constantly tell us, by the way, the hospitality of the Cypriot people, and of course many other people that work in those bars. Some can be Romanians, Bulgarians, British and so forth, but in general you get great service, and normally you'll always get a big smile when you walk in, which makes it all worthwhile, doesn't it? Right in front of us is a 5-star luxury resort, believed to be one of the best hotels in Cyprus, never mind just Paphos, and of course that is the Olympic Lagoon Resort. So if you're going to stay there, drop in the comments, because there's no doubt about it, you are going to get the spectacality of a holiday indeed. Now, if you do like what you see, please hit that like, smash that subscribe button, and please keep on coming back for that little bit more of my complete and utter madness as I take you on my travels. And as I've told you, if there's somewhere that you would like me to go, drop it in the comments, and that little video could be coming very, very soon indeed, especially for you. And again, on that note, if you want to keep us afloat, keep us driving around, keep us chutchutki dancing up and down the Paphos promenade and into the harbour, all you're gonna do is go and Google these magic words: Marika and me, buy me a coffee, Marika and me. Up will come our landing page. You can choose to read that little bit more about us, and of course a comment or two, and then hopefully you will choose to gift us a virtual coffee, or 2, or 3, or 4, or 5, as many as you would like, and we'll thank you from the bottom of our 2 hearts. You can also join us as a Superstar member, starting off at only €10 a month. That's all it costs to get that special title, to get yourself that little bit closer to Marika and me, and of course to unlock some of the promotions and discounts that are available to you guys in and around downtown Paphos. Paphos is coming up. Here's some of the improvements that are going on. They're rapidly finishing off this park area and putting a rather nice sun shading area above. It's going to be a great place to just sit around and chill out and perhaps talk with your friends, or stand and take that perfect selfie. We've got the Annabelle Hotel coming up on left, and I'd like to say a big thank you to King Harold and of course his girl Lady Pat. Thank you very much for gifting us yet again 3 coffees on the Buy Me a Coffee platform, and we're looking forward to seeing you in September. And I'd like to say a big shout out to of course your daughter who's in Paphos as we speak. Dizzy Blonde, we're missing you like crazy. Don't forget to grab the hand of Prince Oliver and come and join us at the King's Restaurant in the Harbour again, because this time it's your round and we're looking to get a bottle of champagne each. Only joking. Rear streets of Paphos. Again, a little bit of work's going on. Don't get me wrong, it's not quite finished, but the bits that matter to you, like the pavement, look, they're all clear of cars because there's all these little metal posts up which are stopping us. They are really inconveniencing us because we cannot park on the pavements anymore. What is going on in the world? On the right hand side now is the M Boutique Hotel. If you want to see a tour of that hotel, go and pop M Boutique into the YouTube search bar, followed by the words Marika and me, or before, and guess what? A little video will come up showing the M Boutique Hotel, and we'll even take you into one of the rooms. Now please don't forget, you can also still enter the competition to win the 2 free tickets on the Ocean Vision. That's the big boy super cruiser in the Paphos Harbour, operated by PaphosSeaCruises.com. You can find them on the internet, and of course you can either walk into the harbour and have a chat with Sexy Roxy, or the man in charge of the show, Major Tom. Please don't forget to mention Marika and me, and I'm pretty sure they'll give you a little sweetener or 2. But like I say, if you want to try and win the tickets, it's a very simple competition. There'll only be about 20 to 30 entries per week, so your chances of winning are very high indeed. All you got to do is gift us 1 virtual coffee on the Buy Me a Coffee platform. Give us your name, say the magic words Ocean Vision, and guess what? Every Friday we will be drawing the winner, and that winner could be you. So it's an ongoing competition, and it will start on a Saturday and it will finish every single Friday. If only 1 person buys a ticket, guess what? That person wins the 2 tickets on the Ocean Vision Super Cruiser. And there's also a second prize as well. Yes, if you fancy a meal in that restaurant on the left hand side, which is the King's Restaurant, a meal for 2, and of course on top of all of that you get to drink a pint or 2 as well. Yeah, what can you say? People with no respect for the world just parking, blocking the entrance, but never mind, life goes on. And on top of that there will be a 3rd prize as well. Could be a big boy cigar, could be a little bottle of perfume, depends on who wins it, doesn't it? On that note, if you like what you see, smash the like, smash that subscribe. We're going to finish with the spectacality of a view. Indeed, we are in the car parking area to the rear of the harbour restaurants. Well, that's the blue Mediterranean Sea. There's the big boy super cruiser that I've just been talking about. If you want to get yourself on that, don't forget, gift us that virtual coffee, tell us your name, and you could be that lucky winner. Thanks for watching, and of course I will look forward to your company again very soon indeed. Now it's time to find a big boy cigar. There's one here somewhere. There it is. Yep, I've got one, and we're going to go for a hot latte. And if you're curious to know what car Mr. Paul is in, by the way, he's in his BMW X1, which he purchased a couple of days ago. And if you want to see a review on that and how it was acquired and how I've sold it, because I have sold it already, and how much profit is involved, don't forget to come back in a week or so and I will announce the name of the little channel where Paul will go on his car travels, taking you looking at buying cars, fixing cars, all those other kind of things. It'll be an all complete buying, selling and repairing and information channel on cars. Thanks for watching, and of course I'll look forward to your company again very soon indeed.